fellow friendsels. That was pretty weird. So, I am going to draw a cat. Wow! Surprise! Plot twist, bitch, never saw that coming. But, yeah, I'm gonna draw a cat. And the first time I drew it was a while ago and it sucked a lot. So, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna redraw this poor kitty cat that was so sad. First time I drew it. I'm gonna talk a bit about my kitty cat. So, her name is Dappleshade. I don't know if I want to change that, but if you guys have any suggestions, you can hit me up in the comments and I will respond to those because I need help with that. And this is not going very well for me, so I'm going to try that again, but differently. And yeah, I'll just talk a bit about this little kitty cat that we have here. So you might know for some strange magical reason, not the fact that I mentioned it like 2 seconds ago, that her name is Dappleshade. So yeah, her name is Dappleshade. Just saying that one more time. And she is a calico for all the Americans out there, but where I live, we call them tortoiseshells. She is a tortoiseshell kitty cat, and she is an OC of mine that I've made up. I'm pretty sure the name Dappleshade has been used before in the Warriors series, though, because I am unoriginal. I try to be. I really try, but this was in grade 7, and now I'm in grade 9. So, this was a while ago. That looks horrible. And she is so far. I don't know if you guys can see her while I'm, shoving my hand into the camera. But, yeah. She is a tortoiseshell kitty cat. And she was born to ThunderClan. She kind of looks like a dog. But, not in a mean way, but, she just has, face of dog. She's like, yay. Yeah, she doesn't really have a story, but I'm going to try and make one up as of now. Because I did this video spontaneously. And I was just bored. And now I'm drawing Dappleshade. When 2 minutes ago I was just sitting in my room doing nothing. But now, anyway, so let's say, okay, so she was born with in ThunderClan in spring with a bunch of other kits. Sorry, I can't speak. In case you didn't notice. Yeah. And I have a terrible stutter too, so just watch out for that. Okay, so, yeah, she was born into ThunderClan with a bunch of other kits at about the same time during spring. And she, she grew up with those kits. Let me think. I don't even know. Just I don't know. Inspiration in its finest. She had a spaz tail. Okay, there we go. I've got it now. This may be physically impossible. I don't know. I obviously didn't do my research. But she was born with a little bubby tail. Just for no apparent reason, she has a little bobby tail. And it's cute. And I came up with it 5 seconds ago, and I like it, and it's staying. There's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise. It's staying. It's there. Get over it. So, she was born with this tiny little tail, and the other kits in her clan, and like some of the apprentices teased her about it, like, oh, little bubby tail, oh, it's so tiny and stuff. Blah. Ooh, that looks horrible. So, and she also had abnormally large paws. Obviously not like this big, I'll fix them. But, like, yeah, she had pretty big paws. And she never felt comfortable around the other kits and apprentices. Which, by the way, I'll just list off some names. So, we've got... Well, that doesn't look great. But anyway, so we've got... amongst other kits who she was born and raised alongside, we have, this is horrible. Anyway, we have Drizzle. Drizzle. Wait, yeah, I've got a picture of her. Like, I have pictures of them. Just 3 of them though. So this is Drizzle Dawn. So yeah. Then there's Frostblade. And Sunbird. Sunbird was also kind of teased for his lack of straps, but like it obviously didn't stand out as like that didn't take preference over that bobby tail. Just realized I've drawn the smack bang in the middle of the page, so I'll probably need to start a new page if I want to draw the rest of her little mates. I'm so smart. But yeah, anyway, she was always teased and things. And yeah. And then like she like at first the leader wasn't Firestar. This was like I picture this happening like way before any of the main protagonists were even born in ThunderClan, so like very long before that. So the eh don't know how that looks. I still think she looks like a dog. So what was I saying? What do you call it? Yes, the leader. Thank you, subconscious. The leader of ThunderClan was the mean old pile of fox dung. When I say old, I mean old. Don't take it for granted. He was a mean old piece of fox dung, and at first, because she wasn't popular with her clanmates, he didn't want to make her into an apprentice, and he wanted to boot her from the camp because, like, she wasn't normal and the rest of the clan hated her. But there was one of the kits, and his name was Pebble Kit. His name is Pebble Spot now. But there was one kit called Pebble Kit, whose mother, because Dappleshade didn't have a mother for whatever apparent reason, but Pebble Spot's mother raised Dappleshade alongside Pebble Kit. So they were like obviously best buds, like brother and sister almost. And his mom was the deputy of ThunderClan. Don't know her name yet. I'll get back to you on that. And she wanted, and she fought on Dappleshade's behalf to keep her in the clan. Like, no, we need more warriors. No leaf is falling. It's coming soon. I can't even remember if it's called No Leaf. I can't even remember. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, anyway, the leader's like, oh yeah, fine, whatever. And then, like, Dappleshade gets to be made into an apprentice, and she's happy, and she stays. But then, what they didn't know about her, like, so she's going through her training, everything's good. Then, all of a sudden, one day, like, she's growing and growing, and she has grown to twice the size of any cat in the clan. And they're all like, whoa, WTF, like, what happened? So um so yeah, she's like very scared at this point because she doesn't know, like, I know what's wrong with me, and things, and she has thoughts of the sorts. And then, like, one day, a rogue strolls by the clan. Like, this rogue is well acquainted with the with that clan, and he just popped in to say hi. I'm actually playing with the idea of it, like, being young Purdy. That would be so cute. Like, if his owners originally lived close to the clans, and then he got moved away with his owners, and then because he got old, dementia took over, and he could never remember the clans. But anyway, I'm thinking of him coming, and his owners were vets. Like, his house folk were vets, but not just like dog and cat vets. Like, they were, like, how do I say it? They're like game ranger vets. Like, they vet all these wild animals. Wow. What a word. What do you want to be when you grow up, Sally? I want to be a vet. Why? So that I can vet things. Yeah, I'll work on my English. So he comes by and he takes one look at Dappleshade, and she's a warrior by this time, and she's like, and he's like, wow, why do you have a bobcat in your territory? Why is there a bobcat in your camp? And then, like, everyone's like, bobcat? And then they all look at Dappleshade, and she's equally as, like, bobcat as everyone else. So then they're all going into a panic, like, oh, she's gonna eat us. But obviously she doesn't, and she hasn't. So, because Barley knows that she's bobcat with a strange fur. Like, it's a bobcat plus calico cat. I don't know. Leave the artistical interpretation to you, the viewers. All, like, 12 of you. So yeah. And then, like, Barley's owners once brought in a bobcat. And then he was like, yeah, she's a bobcat, but I've never seen a bobcat look like this. That looks like this. And then everyone's like, what? And they turn back to Dappleshade, and she's just as, like, what? As everyone else. Except the leader. The leader's an idiot. And then he's like, well, danger, gotta go, get out. And then, like, everyone fights for her. Like, no, she is the best warrior we've ever had. And she's so talented, and we all love her, and she needs to stay. And then, like, Dappleshade is moved, and she decides to stay. But after a period of time, the pressure in the clan, like the unspoken pressure, becomes too much, and she poofs on out of there. That was the worst story I've ever made in my life. So anyway, there's that. There's Dappleshade. And yeah, so that's great. Thanks for watching this. A waste of your time. Have a great day. This is rubbish. But bye.